So hi guys, it's the Girl on Fire channel, where this is the space where you get inspiration and just something that you can listen that can help with mental blockage. What happens to us when we are going through hard times, or just when life is not working out, we end up in a situation where you're feeling stuck, where you're just wondering, why am I here? What is, you ask those deep questions and you're wondering, who's going to set me on the right path? So I'm here just to offer you a hand and to mentor you on this journey. For me, it's been a very interesting journey because it's been ups and downs, and I've been in that point where you're feeling, guy, me, I can have so much potential, but yani, I'm just still struggling with the chickens, and I want to soar with the eagles. And so what really helped me was the power of coaches, power of mentors, people who you look up to and are also keen on teaching, because most of the people, we envy people who are doing very well, but they don't feel that calling of wanting to go and mentor other people. So specifically look for a coach, specifically look for people who are holding other people's hand to help them get out of that rut. So for myself, I would say coaches have really helped me. I've had 2 coaches this far. I've had a lot of mentors in my career, which was very successful, especially in corporate. I mentioned in my book Girl on Fire, Mr. James Geshero, big up. He really just gave me that mindset of you have to be tough, you have to show up. And sometimes I even used to go to him because he was my boss, and I'd be like, okay, now tomorrow I have an emergency, I'm not able to come, blah 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 blah, and he would just be like, where you girl, you own it. You need to know that I don't care about necessarily about clocking in and hours like that. I need you to deliver. I need you to work 24 hours a day. Even if you're not physically here, I need your mind in the game and knowing that the buck stops with you. And that really just set my life on fire. He also helped me with some investment opportunities that I went into, and even after retrenchment, I was like, wow, this was the best opportunity that I ever took. It was a huge risk. I had to take a loan of like 5 million just to make that possible, and also to step up to his level of mathematics, because me, I'm here saying, hey, we don't take loans, but him is like, you know what, go big or go home. He thinks in terms of, and so I appreciate him so much for mentoring me through that path when I was in corporate. But now I've figured out what I want, and now I want people who will make me have that boldness of knowing that yes, I can do this thing. Yes, a lot of people won't be happy because they'll be like, oh, Wangari, that chick who, like she was clueless as much as us. But I've been reading a lot, I've been doing a lot of research, I've been empowering myself, I've been hooking up with people who will pour for me. I started, that Shonda Rhimes video where Oprah is interviewing him about saying yes. I became that person, Jimmy Carrey style of saying yes to everything. If I see an event, if it's free, if it's an affordable amount, I just say yes and I go for it. And that has really opened up even my worldview, even the way, mental blockages. Let me tell you, your mind can become a prison because you are not seeing the possibility. You're just saying, but I don't have money. But even 95% of the time, you don't need cash. You just need to just be open. What you are seeking is also seeking you, so it will come to you. So the other coach that I've taken for this year is, probably I should mention, the whole of last year I was doing a course with Fearless Institute. That's how we got to publish our books. That was the requirement of the course, and I really didn't believe that I had an author in me. But for a whole year, and you're going to end up to show in this leadership course that you're taking, you need to take bold steps. You need to believe bigger dreams for yourself and things that are unattainable. Guys who know me, especially from high school, just I was a joker, and now I am this person doing YouTube channels. You guys know about my YouTube channel, Farmer on Fire. Please get onto it and learn 1 or 2 things about farming. And there is no limit. My mind has gone to that part where it's just an open space. I just need to make steps of faith. I need to believe bigger things and visualize that they've already happened, and they will surely and truly happen. Like, I have no doubt. And I feel like for me, this is the highest point of faith, because faith means you believe something that is not there, and that just relies on you being courageous, being vulnerable, putting yourself out there and saying, I am offering this, these are the benefits, I am charging this much, and this is the value you're going to get. So when it comes to pricing, it's usually a tricky thing, because we think, hey, what will people think when they say me charging my course? By there I have a course on farming. It's a 21-day challenge, and I'm charging just 2,500, guys. So get on that. It's just for small scale beginners, like people who are doing balcony farming, people who are doing kitchen garden, just farming where you are right now. And then with that information, because it's very intense, the information you're getting, it's for planting things that can be profit making for you, and then at that point you can scale it up. Remember what I said, what you are looking for is also looking for you. So if you start with a small kitchen garden or bag gardening, I sell bags for people who have limited space. If you have that, or dogs, I hope your compound doesn't have dogs. If you have that, then you can put the bag and put your soil in it and plant your skuma wikis, onions and tomatoes, so that you're self-sufficient. You don't need to go out in these virus times. So yeah, so it's just because you are thinking these thoughts and you're actioning them, you will find yourself on that path that eventually now you are dealing with 10 acres of farming, you are dealing with 100 acres, you are dealing with amounts that are unfathomable for you right now. But you have to make that bold step of small steps of saying, let me take this risk, let me see what I can learn. If I can learn one thing, that is more important than me having an attitude of, what can this chick teach me? What can, and I used to be that person who has attitude about, but I've watched that movie, or I've read that book. No, but I can always learn something new every time that I pursue something. So with that attitude of, I have a chance to learn something new, and that's good enough for me. So yes, the other quote that I've taken this year is Mr. James Karundu. He's on Facebook. He's in Kasuku Center in Nairobi. That has really helped me, because the class used to be at 7 a.m. You guys, you know where I live. I had to wake up and be out by 4. That means I basically didn't sleep, just thinking about it, and then how to go all the way to town, then to Westlands, show up for the class. And for him showing up is very major, because once you show up, you've done like 50% of the work. Guys, showing up is everything. And so for me, that has also been a big lesson, that I might not feel like working out, no one ever does, but just showing up, just saying, I just need to get to the gym, even though I'm not feeling like it. Then eventually the rest will happen, even if nothing will happen, which is never usually the case. Just showing up, just being there. If you have a class that you're doing, just physically being in the class. Yes, so the other person that I'm taking on, she's called Joanne Moturi. She lives in the UK, and she's just also empowering me on how to become a daring person, a person who says, what I have has value, and what I have, people are going to pay for it. They are going to pay for it one time, but it's going to help them for the rest of their lives. So they're getting the bigger benefit, because they probably won't repeat the class. They will have taken the lesson and absorbed it and actioned it in their life. So for me, coaching is a big deal. For me, life coaching, I take it seriously. And even in my farming, those people who have been consistent in watching my Farmer on Fire YouTube channel have seen I really like to compare agriculture to life, because those two are interrelated. How you prune, how you grow, how you select seeds, that is how I feel for me life coaching is. I've been on a journey. Most people say that you get a change in your life when you have some kind of trauma or tragedy going. So I've been through that, and just just that idea of being stuck and you're in a hole and you don't know what to do, and you feel like you don't have money and you feel insignificant and you're comparing yourself. Guys, I've been there, and I think I can help you get out as well. So please stay tuned for such amazing videos. If you like this video, please let me know, and then also tell me what are you struggling with. Hit my DM anytime. I'm just here for you. Subscribe, share with your friends, and hit the bell icon because so many good stuff is coming up. Thank you guys.